Every game drive is a new experience, and I don't see myself ever tiring of it. I could spend most of my life, if not all of it, on safari. So I spent most of my childhood in the Ranthambore National Park, tracking tigers and even photographing them with my father and my uncle. I'd be taken off to Ranthambore every other weekend for my jungle education, and I think that just stuck with me. Growing up in Ranthambore, of course, impacted my life, and I was very clear that I wanted to do something with wildlife that made a difference, but also shared what I had experienced with the world. Academics wasn't really my thing. I much preferred being out in the bush. I was in Ranthambore for the summer before I was meant to start university, and I didn't want to leave, so I didn't. I think I'm reasonably organized when it comes to packing for safari, because I pretty much know what I want. 3 safari shirts, 3 safari trousers, and then 3 changes each. A nice safari jacket, not too heavy. Gilet, essential, half jacket, works like a dream. Nice heavy duty binoculars, and very importantly, hats. I first came to Jawai in 1995 when I was playing polo for the Jodhpur polo team, and that's when I first saw a leopard in this region. The next time I came back and saw a leopard here was in the summer of 2013. My dear friend and colleague Yusuf Ansari, who actually had made a trip here earlier that year, and said, let's go back. And when I came here, it was incredible, and we both sort of knew that this was a very, very special wildlife experience. More so because it was outside a national park, it was outside a reserve, yet there was a healthy population of leopards living in harmony, coexisting with a population of human beings in what is a semi-pastoral, semi-agrarian landscape. We'll have a quick scan where this leopard was seen this morning. See, we might have come out, sat in a boulder on the high reaches. We made quite a lot of the roads, but none of this is possible unless you have the goodwill and support of the locals. The camp benefits 5,000 people directly from 10 rooms, so it's not a social enterprise, but it behaves like a quasi-social enterprise. So when the idea of Jawai was born, we didn't want to build just another tented camp, and the fact that we were in an area that was not technically protected at the time, we felt that Jawai should act as a model for conservation tourism. We've adopted 6 schools along with the local government. We are doing conservation work. We've got a leopard research program on, or rather a wildlife research program on, which is non-invasive. We have a fair estimate of the amount of leopards that are here, their movements. We are collecting raw data. So it's actually an effort that goes way beyond a luxury tented camp. In every season, things change here. As it starts to get drier, flamingos start to arrive, and it's amazing to see flamingos in Rajasthan. In the next few months, as winter starts to set in, we'll get amazing flocks of duck and geese from as far off as Siberia and Europe. Apart from that, as I mentioned, we have amazing sightings here of Sarus crane. I love being out in the bush and being at one with nature. It's incredible to be able to travel a lot. What stands out about a lot of travel is the fact that you're never really bored. One gets to see different things, meet different sorts of people, experience different cuisines, and if you travel as much as I do, you're getting to do that more often than not. I love what I do because it doesn't feel like work, and that's the most important thing, whether it be wildlife conservation or the books or working in the executive board of Relais and Chateau. It's all fun. It's the stuff I enjoy doing, and I'm very privileged, I think, to be able to do stuff that I really love doing.